event. We would like to acknowledge traditional caretakers and ancestors of these lands we reside on in Santa Fe, New Mexico, the Pueblo people. And wherever you are beaming in from, we'd like to acknowledge the traditional caretakers and ancestors of the lands you're on. So that we could all be here today. And we, as Indigenous Ways, are dedicated to bridging cultural exchange with people globally, as in walls of separation go down. We are into decolonizing. And thank you very much for being here. We really appreciate you stopping in, either live or watching or listening to our recordings. We started Indigenous Ways virtual events months ago, and we started to archive all of our presenters. So Talaba is probably number 67 presenter today. So she is very, very beautiful, and we're going to talk more about that in just a minute. This is the end of year 2020 that we've all been able to get through, and at this time is our end of year campaign donation. So if any one of you would like to support us, go to our website and click donate, or you can send in a mail check to us as well. And with that said, I would like to go ahead and introduce our beautiful little sister. In Navajo, I say Shadeja, my little sister. Talaba Begay hails in from the Navajo Nation. And what's so special about Talaba Begay to me is Talaba Begay has the language, the stories, the songs of the Dene, the people, also known as the Navajo people. And Talaba Begay has chosen to stay on the Navajo Nation and continue teaching these stories and sharing these songs with the youth, with the children in the schools. She has been a teacher. She has been an educator. She has been a performer. She walks her ceremony. She walks her world. She walks our language, and she walks it. She really walks it on the land with the people. And for that, we're very proud of Talaba. And we're very honored that you're here with us this afternoon, Talaba. So thank you all for being here today. And let's give it up for Talaba Begay. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah, it's a nolsko. Dysonols agi hol ago, dysonols agi kojin dysos giziki. Ado sheya Talaba Begay agenshia. Ado adonna enchlinik egg as change no. Ado kia ani a bashish chain. Na kaidene dasha naldo tachine dasha che. Ado akodat na ani nas that nasha. And debik ish twoholier is yahol up. Amma ado a manchle. Such a nast ebenache. Bahans and up ans and a manchle. Ado a hut a matot than the double ashtainchle. Good evening, everyone. My name is Talaba Begay. My clans are, I am the Red Bottom clan, born for the Towering House people. My maternal clan is the Red Running Into the Water people. My paternal clan is the Mexican clan people. And I am coming to you from Shiprock, New Mexico, and I'm also a mother. My daughter is 9 years old, and that's how I would introduce myself in today's societies. I'm very honored to be here this evening to share some music and also some words with all of you. And I hope you are enjoying your evening. If you can, share this. If you can, let someone know that we're going to be singing our evening away. So these first songs like to share some Christmas holiday songs. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This first song that I'm going to share is a song that I just recently composed, and you all will be the fourth people to actually hear this, and the fourth audience to hear this. And this song is about a grandma. Well, I'll explain the song after I sing it. So that song
Yeah, thank you. Beautiful.
Oh, so the song I just barely sang is about, it's saying like who's that talking to my grandma, like, hey, who's that talking to my grandma? And then you're kind of getting curious, and so then you take a peek and you look and you say, whoever she's talking to has white hair, black boots, a red suit, and a white beard. And then it scared you. Olga, basically, like you got scared. So you got scared of seeing this person, and then you're like, sho, it's just Santa Claus that my grandma's talking to. So
That's great. That's great.
So that's the translation for that one. This next song I'd like to share is a Santa Claus is coming to town. So I hope you enjoy this song. right. So that way
right.
Santa Claus is coming to town. And I believe just the way the song goes with just the way the sound goes with Santa Claus is coming to town. Like you better not cry, you better not pout. Because I'm telling you why Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're looking, and so that's just basically the whole translation of Santa Claus is coming to town. It was just translated in Navajo. So this next song is a song that I composed about 2 Christmases ago. So that song is Up on the Housetop. The whole translations in the song is just up on the housetop, reindeer paws, down through the chimney comes Santa Claus. And then the same translation is Kimberlet got the pieces out there Santa Claus away. And then it says ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Nijonagonen. Nijonagonen is our way of saying Happy New Year. So that's the translation for that song, and this is gonna be one of my old. This song's probably about maybe 15 to about 13 years old. I made this when I first started out singing. I got invited to a lot of different events, and I was told that I was getting a lot of invitations to like Christmas events, and I didn't have no Christmas songs, so this is where this song came from. So right now I want to transition into a more traditional approach. I'd like to share some songs of our winter ceremony, or it's not, well, it's a healing, and it's when it's played, it's our winter games here on the Netra, here around the Navajo Nation. This is after there's different teachings of when you can start playing, but you either start playing when the first snow comes, or when the ground freezes, or when you go by the stars. And then there's some others that go by a certain time, a date that they start to play. So, but the game starts, and it's called Navajo Shoe Game, Kishjig, and this game has been played long when the animals lived before us. And this game was played. I just want to share a little brief, little insight of little story on how this game started and originated. But this game started when the day animals and the night animals were disputing over whether it be day all the time or night all the time. And the night animals wanted it night all the time. The day animals wanted it day all the time. So this dispute continued, and it led them to come to this game called Navajo Shoe Game, where it was played from how I was told was at East Sopogan, the Big Snake, and over at Lukachigai Mountain. And so when this game was started, they had 4 moccasins on both sides, 4 moccasins on the south side, 4 moccasins on the north side. And then they dug it in the ground, and they had a yucca ball, and then the yucca sticks as well, and then a cedar stick as well, and then back nowadays we use a blanket to hold up so that we're able to hide the ball. So it's a guessing game, and you basically hide a yucca ball in one of the shoes, and your opponent has to come over and try to search for the ball. And there's a whole system in how that's played as well, with as far as the points go. And there's 102 yucca sticks, and whoever receives all of those 102 yucca sticks is a side that wins. So there's 102 yucca sticks, saying that that's the age we're going to live up to. That's where we're going to reach and that's old age, and that's representing old age is the 102 sticks. So that's the way we were told. And this game is only played during the winter. And so long time ago, they said that the day and night, there's more details into this of how the animals played, how everything was played, and how everybody participated. And so they say the game lasted 4 days. And then they said because neither side won, that's why to this day we still have day and night. It was sort of like a tie, I believe, and for that reason is why we still have day and night to this day. So the first song that is sung is Antelope Song. They said that the day side was the first one to go over to the night side. The night side was hiding the ball, and the antelope went over to the night side because the antelope is a day animal. So he went over there to go look for the yucca ball first. And these songs are sung about animals. These are animal songs, and these songs were distraction songs. So they kind of made fun of animals. They kind of it was just more of a distraction to sing to distract them from finding where the ball was. So the first song is la bo oh la bo oh am not dana hot naki jadena hey oh hey. This is the shoot song. Candelo yeah Candelo yeah Candelo yeah na 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 ay Candelo yeah Candelo yeah Candelo yeah na 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 yeah. And this is the butterfly song. Hey oh hey. Hey oh hey. Look now, look now, look now, look now, look now. Look now, hey oh hey. This is about the mountain lion. It's about the mountain lion and the rabbit. Nastoya chokashay, nastoya chokashay. Dadas keto hachi go kaspahe hasdes ishay. Wow, junashay, shout, wow, junashay. Nastoya chokashay, nastoya chokashay. Nastoya chokashay, nastoya chokashay. Dadas keto hachi go kaspahe hasdes ishay. Wow, junashay. Shout out in the fire. Arotinana. This is a Taji, the turkey song. Taji, Yahweh, 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 Ziltana Aki, Asnana Stanko, Atana Shiko, Atahushota, Yahweh, 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 Ziltana Aki, Asnana Stako, Atana Shiko, Atahushota, Yahweh, Yahweh, This is Witness Evening, the Locust song. Yahweh, All right, and this next song, I really hope you're enjoying these songs. For us back home or us here on the reservation, my
Yes, we
grandma,
love it.
my grandma actually says these songs are healing. She says, "How when wherever you're aching, and if there's a tan that's that's collected," she said that you're supposed to massage yourself with those 10 yucca sticks, and you massage where you're aching at, and you overcome your achiness. And she said that you feel better. And I think um, for me, I see these songs as somewhat healing in a way of during this time that we face in this pandemic. I think we seek a lot of our elders' wisdom, our elders' teachings, and their songs, their prayers, and their resiliency. And I think we seek that during this time of just trying to find someone to find this knowledge in. And with that, I found my grandma, and through these times we face, just being able to learn from her and understand her point of view. And one thing she had told me was to keep praying. That's all we can do is just pray. She said, you don't realize how powerful your prayers are. And she said, utilize them throughout the day. And that's something that we continue to do. And I continue to do. My grandma continues not only just to pray for herself, not only just to pray for her kids, her grandkids, but also her extended relatives and everyone across the world, I want to say, because she has a long prayer that she continues to say throughout the day. And every day she recites those prayers. And she remembers everybody, everybody that's mourning, everybody that's grieving, and everybody that's overcome this COVID, and everybody that we all know somebody, this invisible monster has affected. And we all know somebody that this invisible monster has affected, and their families as well. So and especially I explained this a few weeks back, how you know as the net, we believe in kinship. We believe in kinship. Through our clan system, we're able to have clan relatives. And my grandma had always told us, never say you're alone in this world. Never say you have no family. As Janshi, even though your grandparents have gone on, even though your parents have gone on, even though you might be the only child, she always said that you always have your clan system. You're always going to have a clan grandma. You're always going to have a clan grandpa. You're going to have a clan mom, dad that take you in like their own. And you're going to have siblings, brothers, sisters, and you're going to have grandkids. You're going to have kids through clan system. And I always found that interesting, because growing up, I always had like hundreds of grandmas, hundreds of grandpas, hundreds of uncles, and moms, dads, and siblings through the clan system. Even grandkids, grandkids. I have grandkids through the clan system, and even kids through the clan system. I have a lot of kids through the clan system. But I always thought it was growing up. I always thought, God, like my grandma has a lot of sisters and brothers, like because my grandma always says that's your grandma over there, and she'll tell me how they're related to me through the clan system. And I'll be like, okay. And then she'll be say, oh, I had to go say, she'll be like, go over there, go say hi to your grandma over there, go shake hands. And they're just through this, you find so many extensions to your clan system of relatives. So with that, during this pandemic we face with people, with people going back to the spirit world, we see that we're not just that families hurting, but we as a nation, we hurt. We as a people, we hurt with them, because in some way they were probably a relative through to us in the clan system. So we also lose that relative as well. So it's affected not only just the world, but I know it affected not only us, but it's the world that's going through this. And that's why we continue to use our prayers. And I just want to share some more Kesh Jake songs, but I just want to share that little kinship part of it. This next song is the Same Shoe song. No, because let me explain this. So the same shoe song came because the animals wanted to get tricky. They wanted to get tricky and try to trick them. So they hit it in the same shoe up to 4 times. It's different in different parts of the Navajo Nation, different parts of the agency of the Navajo Nation. There, it's played a little different, but nonetheless, we don't discourage how they play. We were all taught a little slightly different from our grandparents, but this is the same shoe song. Na 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 nay ay ay hang na 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 nay ay ay hang na na nay ay ay hang say say na na alai nay na na nay ay hang na na nay ay hang na nay ay hang say say na na alai nay na nay hang na nay hang na nay hang say say na alai nay. So that will conclude my Keshe songs. But this next song I'd like to share is a song that during this pandemic, it came together for me, being that after talking to my grandma, I felt like, in my work, I travel a lot, and just being home through this whole pandemic, for my not only for my safety, but my daughters, as well as my family, the community. I stayed home, and we stay home. Especially here on the Navajo Nation, we have different regulations we have to follow. So due to that, I believe that we all go through some sort of not only anxiety, but like I guess social issues. I want to say, because I'm very social. I like to be around people. I'm a people person. So, and my grandma's the same way. So we were dealing with that, and not being able to hug one another. That's another thing that we practice in our kinship, is shaking each other's hand, showing that showing through that way, and hugging one another, showing that affection of respect towards one another. So not able to do that, not being able to do that really puts a strain on people as well. And I can see it really affecting our elders, because that's what they know. That's the only way they know. They know to greet. They know to greet their relatives. They know to greet. They hug you, and they leave you in the good feelings, and those good feelings that we feel from them, we're not able to get them like we used to. But I know we're abich indikat, and we're gonna overcome this pandemic. We're gonna overcome this COVID, and we're gonna be stronger as a people. So this song came together when my grandma was telling me about prayers. So. shitine neye sotezen behata niklito eyo wena eyo wena eyo wena heyo wena heyo wena yo wena yeah 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 oh hey yeah 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 hey yeah. So that song shows like to my people. In our prayers. We're gonna rely on our prayers. We're gonna utilize our prayers. It's just something in that way that let's use our prayers. It's gonna get us through this. So we're gonna really we're gonna really rely on our prayers to get us through this time. And that's that song. But I like to conclude the song, this my set with this song. I feel like I came across this song like at a good time during this time we're facing with the pandemic. Hayo ne 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 go hana ne kawaiana ne yo Koto hoshoto les ne tadien Hayo ne 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 go hana ne kawaiana ne yo Kono hokaki hojoko ne tato Bika hone tato Netsuneke shepeninam Ajashena hajo balante Ayone ne ne ko anane kaweyana Hey ne o Kodo hojoto le nitadian Ayone ne ne ko anane kaweyana Hey ne o Kono hokagi Ojongo ne tato, big hone tato, next neke shepenina, ajache na hajo balante, ayone ne niko, hana ne kaweyana, any neo. So the song is Kodot Ujondo Late from here, may beauty be restored. Nidhati our holy people. Anyan Ayodenin, we love you, and Ananika, we keep reaching out to you. We're praising to you. We're looking to you, and we keep asking for your guidance. And it says, "Kono hokagi, Mother Earth, hojongo ne dot." We're gonna walk in a good way. Big echo. We're gonna walk on that path. Ado, hone dot ne tsuniki, just the way you wanted it, and so it's just like a song to just say we're gonna walk in a good way with this. And with that, I wanted to share that, and I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you all again, and thank you to also to Tosh for inviting me, Indigenous Ways, for inviting me to this Indigenous Ways concert series. It's a blessing to be a part of this, and I think during these times that we face with this pandemic, I think music does heal, and you guys are doing your part in healing the nation with this, with inviting different musicians, different speakers, and being able to reach out to them, because we all come from different homes. We all come from different. We don't really understand their homestead, and we all come from different fireplaces and different teachings, different beliefs, different prayers. But with that, with music, it all brings us all to one, and we're all able to feel rejuvenated, feel healed, and feel blessed. And it's a comfort zone for me. So with singing, and I feel like all of that burden that we carry just uplifts itself. And through that, I think these songs will heal you and bless you in a good way. And especially during these times that we face, Christmas is not going to be normal. Thanksgiving was not normal. Holidays with family during these times we spend with holidays with family. This is when we practice family kinship, and this is where we rejoice in one another, and reevaluate ourselves as family, and also and through prayers and songs we're able to get prepared for a new year. And with that, I want to say thank you again. And ata halyo, take care of yourselves. Ata halyo, be safe out there. Ado, thank you again.
Ahiet Ayesebe, thank you very much. Talaba, you have been so nourishing for all of our souls. And we just want to send you and your family many, many blessings. And also wanted to just thank we have people tuning in from Australia, Steffi Chafee. We have some Lafaelis in from New Zealand. We have people from the Navajo Nation. Hi, Mom and Harry and Chinley. Lucy Tapahanso, thanks for being with us. Bob Jesus, and all you other amazing Indigenous people out there, and all others as well. Thank you for being with us today. It's really important that we support our performers and our presenters in this time. So I'm going to throw a little shout out for Talaba today. If you go to her Facebook page at official Talaba Begay, on her Facebook, you can offer her a tip for her wonderful performance today to support her and her family. She lives with her grandmother and her daughter, and she's on the reservation, which I have so much respect for. So, with that being said, we're very, very grateful that our spirits are nourished from your beautiful words and your voice and your songs. Thank you for explaining the songs to our audience that might not understand it. So, thank you. And always, we thank our ASL interpreters. We have some wonderful coalitions with us today. We have next week Cassandra Perez. She is a local Santa Fean here. She's a mother, she's a rafter, she's a teacher, she's many things. She's an artist. She's going to do a wonderful show next week. So please come and support Cassandra and hear her beautiful story. That's going to be Wednesday, December 24th. That's going to be 6 o'clock. Just go to our website, IndigenousWays.org. And we've got some wonderful coalitions. We've got Operation. Before I talk about our coalition, I'd like for you to share this recorded video with everyone, which will be available in the next 24 hours on our website. And there you'll also find the over 60 Indigenous presenters and artists. And you're welcome to subscribe to our weekly newsletter at IndigenousWays.org. And below me is all our social media sites. Please like and subscribe to them. We wouldn't be doing this without you. All our virtual events have ASL interpreters and are free, and we believe that this is raising the bar for our deaf and hard of hearing audiences in the native worlds when people don't know sign language in the homes, and people miss out, the children miss out on the stories, and they're getting the stories right here with their fabulous interpreters. So thank you very much. We must do a shout out to our sponsors. We'd like to say thank you to the National Endowment of the Arts and to Native American Advised Fund, the Santa Fe Community Foundation, Westaff Cares, New Mexico Arts, New Mexico Humanities Council, and National Endowment of Humanities. You know, New Mexico is not a bad place to live. This is a really beautiful state with a lot of support for breaking down the walls of separation to decolonize all our minds with all the support we have. And we want to say thank you to our Indigenous Ways board and individual donors. Now we're going to talk about our exciting new connections. We met these fabulous, fabulous people. Just today, Operation Bandana, New Mexico, Robin. They began in mid-March with the announcement of COVID-19 and all the cases in New Mexico, with the shortage of PPE, meaning personal protective equipment for healthcare workers and essential workers needing access and hard-to-find masks. Operation Bandana got this opportunity to assist those most at risk during these times. And we also have connected with the Indigenous Knowledge Collective, Lee Mokino. Hopefully you're here with us today. And the purpose there is for the Indigenous Knowledge Collective to serve Indigenous youth by creating a Native-led learning space to foster and support the revitalization of traditional existence in tribal communities. And the Beauty Way Foundation. Our brother Chris is here with us today with his partner Brandy, Navajo from Gallup. Beauty Way Foundation serves Indigenous Americans in the American Southwest as well as Mexico and Peru. They're getting firewood and drinking water to remote reservations and pueblos. And what these organizations are focused on at the moment is at the end of the year giving. If you're able to support one or all of these organizations, please go to their websites and hit donate. We also have their electronic links at our website, IndigenousWays.org, under partners and sponsors. We are all in this together. So thank you very much for your donations and end of year support for all of us. We're going to invite everybody to come on now, and anybody that's overseas and on Facebook and the other social sites, you're welcome to type in some comments to Talaba. And as I said before, let's support our little sister any way we can. Let's go to her Facebook and throw $1,000 each in there. How's that? Hey. Okay, who wants to come in and talk? For anybody that's new, you're welcome to turn your camera on and turn your mute off. Come on in and say hi to Talaba. Hey, Sarah, if you've got any questions, Talaba's here. We got 10 more minutes. Hello, Caleb. Nice to see you. Christine, Janie, Chris, this is our brother here. We just scored a bunch of masks and hand sanitizers to take to the res. And we also got an 8 sheep donation. So we're going to be getting 8 sheep to take back to the Navajo Nation for people on Black Mountain. Okay, Mom, that's what's coming your way. You got some sheep coming. Donation from a beautiful lady. Surprise, surprise. Mary Sue, welcome. Everybody, I'm going to shut up. Who wants to talk?
I would just like to say how moved I was by your songs and stories, and there's this purity in all of what you present, and was just real interested in those animal songs. And if you have any other comments about the yucca and the animals and how that provides healing, and I just loved it. So thank you.
Yes, the yucca, the yucca is just it symbolizes a lot of things for us as Navajo people. The yucca, the yucca ball actually that is made in, it's actually a root. It's the root of the yucca plant, and it's actually we actually use it for washing our hair, and we have a teaching saying that it'll make our hair, it'll strengthen our hair, and also it'll make our hair long. So that there's a lot of usage of the talawishto, the yucca sticks, so, and the yucca root as well. So, but the yucca ball is coming from the yucca root that we shape into a ball, and then also the yucca sticks. Again, we only pick 102 of them to represent old age, to represent sa. And that's where we want to reach to. And the way my grandma had said was, when you collect 10 from an opponent, that's when you bless yourselves, you bless wherever you're aching, wherever you're hurting, and it comes off of you, I guess, the achingness. So it's a healing in itself, and with the game, that the songs that are played, it's all a healing in itself. So
thank you again. Beautiful.
yes,
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. And Chris, would you like to say something? It was so nice to meet you today, brother.
Hi, everyone. So it's Chris and Brandy here. Yeah, we met Tosh and Elena a little earlier today. We were handing out masks and that kind of thing. Really loved the music. Thank you, Tabitha. Did you want to say anything, Brandy?
Hi. It was really nice to meet you today, and I look forward to meeting you again. And the music was very wonderful. It was really nice to hear it. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Christina Bueno.
Hi, everyone. I really liked your music. It was very uplifting and it really brought me up after being under a lot of pressure. I teach and I was doing some grading
Oh, wow.
and I took today for resting. And then I heard the sound of your music and it did help me heal. It's helped me also have a sense of relief and tranquility. I'm very grateful. And I want you to have a very Merry Christmas, like I'm having one behind me as well. For everyone here, have a safe Christmas as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. John Gonendocha. Happy New Year and John Kashmish Tatoshe. Out of Merry Christmas.
Yeah, thank you very much, Christina Bueno. And thank you, Chris Avasan as well. And Brandy, it was so nice to meet you. Janie Emmerman, we'd love to hear from you. We got some New York City people here today.
Thank you, Tasha and Elena, for turning me on to Indigenous Ways. And Taliban, I'm glad the video was off because I couldn't sit still. I had to move to the music because it just entered my soul and my heart and uplifted me from my city life and actually transported me to New Mexico. And I just was going through a photo album of when I did Canyon Road Christmas many, many years ago. So thank you for that. I loved it. And if you had a CD, I would buy a CD. I know I just dated myself saying CDs, but I wouldn't know how to download it unless you could figure out a way for me. But I really loved it. So thank you so much. It was totally uplifting. It's dark out, it's cold here. And, I just felt enlightened. So thank you. I'm so appreciative of it. Thank you guys. And a Merry Christmas. And here's to a brighter and magical 2021 for all of us with lots of healing.
Definitely. Thank you.
Where can we go to get your CDs, Talaba?
So unfortunately, the songs that I had sung aren't on a CD. I'll be working on one, but I was actually supposed to release one this year, but due to the pandemic, it did not happen. But continue to support me, follow me on my social medias if you can. And then I will definitely give you an update on the status of a CD because I do want to put these winter songs on a CD as well. Also the animal songs that I sang, then also the holiday songs, and then also my other songs that I have as well. So, and I also compose kids songs. So it's just a variety of different songs that I have that need to be put onto a CD. So
thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Janie. It's always a pleasure to see you. Would anybody like to say anything? Mary Sue?
Gosh, why do you always do that to me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hi, Taliban. Thank you so much. I was the opposite of what Janie was doing. Thank you for everything. Blessings to you. I'm sitting here. The light, I just turned the light on. You have to forgive me. I was chatting with someone in Santa Fe. I created on Janie's device, my fireplace does not work. So I took all of my candles and I put them in my fireplace. And while you were singing and while you were explaining and while you were talking about yucca, I was getting very hungry. Sorry, because other than the uses that I can eat it, which is very healthy, I was sitting in front of the candles and I was just enjoying everything that you were singing. And it sort of was, instead of going with it, which I was going with the music, I was sort of absorbing, is how I could say. So I was absorbing the music and putting it into a very peaceful, tranquil spot. So I appreciate it. And, you and Tosh and Elena are my Santa Fe sisters. So it makes it so much more peaceful, when I get a treat like this, on a Saturday. So very blessings to you. And thank you so much. Love you, girls.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad the music helped you. I'm glad it brought some comfort to you and it moved you as well. So
yes,
songs are healing is what it is.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We are at the top of the hour here, everybody. So it has been such a wonderful treat. I'm just going to tell you that we have some really nice comments for you, Talaba, about your beauty and your gorgeous voice and your wonderful essence, the healing music you shared with all of us on this day, Saturday. And I know for a fact that people on the Navajo reservation are home today, and many other people all over the globe are home today. I just saw that the UK has a stay at home mandate, and it's the whole UK. That's like the United Kingdom. That's like everybody in London is stuck in their little tiny itsy bitsy maybe apartments. No, maybe they got big houses. Hey, Riva, sister, how you doing, sister? Would you like to say hi to Talaba? Uh-oh, I think we're on mute. Oh, sorry, sister. We got no sound on this end. But we're so happy you're here, Riva. So, everybody, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. We got Cassandra Perez next week and Wednesday. So, do come in and check that out. 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We have Chip Livingston, Cree. He's going to be zooming in from, yeah, I'll tell you about that next week. So, I'll just be quiet for now. Talaba, thank you. And we want to thank our beautiful, beautiful interpreters. Of course, beautiful music to our eyes, beautiful music to our souls as well. Everything you bring to our platform, thank you for making access available for our deaf and hard of hearing audiences. And let's give it up for Talaba Begay, everybody. Woo! We love you all. I know, Caleb, I'll talk to you soon. Be safe, you guys, okay?
Be well, everybody.
I'll
Thank
go on
you.
ahead.